welcome back to a brand new video. Today we've got the new Fujifilm X-H2S, which is an absolute mouthful to say. They've released a new body alongside two new lenses, which I don't have with me today. I've got the 50 to 140mm, so we'll put it to the test. We're going to do some high burst shooting because they said that the autofocus is phenomenal and it compares to the A9, which is a big claim. So we'll see how it holds up. I think that works. Let's have a look. Headline photo features include massive improvements to autofocus, minimise rolling shutter, and 15 frames per second mechanical and 40 frames per second electronic shutter. No surprise, the 15 frames per second mechanical shutter and the 14 frames per second electronic shutter were both very impressive. For someone that hasn't shot with Fujifilm before or shoots sports photography, I found it incredibly easy to use and was very impressed with the autofocus and the tracking on this camera. To compare it to the A9, I'm not too sure. I'd have to do some more testing in different scenarios. So we're talking fast, accurate and quick autofocus, sports, wildlife and professional photographers who demand a rugged camera with really high-end features. The first thing you're going to notice is that Fujifilm have ditched the traditional dials from the top, and we've got a mode dial that most of these users are going to be familiar with and will prefer to use. Well, I certainly do. The grip sits very comfortably in my hands and there's a small thumb rest which feels great and helps to balance the camera perfectly. The grip is bigger than the previous model, which is certainly good when photographing or filming at different angles. Speaking of videography, we have a full HDMI which is great for filming. We also have headphone and mic jacks alongside the charger port. They've coupled it with the USB-C for data and charging the camera for teleshooting and have also included a dual card slot featuring a CF Express Type B card and UHS 2 SD cards. If you want a camera for vlogging purposes or for video in particular, like I mentioned earlier, the fully articulating, very angled screen is great for those low angled shots or flip it around to use it in vlog mode. This is the first camera in the lineup that will feature a new sensor and processor. The 26 megapixel sensor and new processor makes the camera faster and more reliable autofocus. There's a better position focus lever and dedicated autofocus button next to it, which is ideal for sports and wildlife photographers as you can change the focus point with them. I've tried this feature out and I must admit I'm very impressed. Once you've locked the focus on your subject with the joystick, the autofocus tracks exceptionally. There's a backlit top menu, great for use at night. The Q menu allows you to have access to 16 most commonly changed options. This can also be controlled by touch as well as the dials. Whilst on the video side, it's capable of 4K 120p for detailed slow motion footage and 6.2K 30p at 42210-bit in Apple ProRes using the full sensor size. Crucially, this can be achieved internally with the CF Express Type B card or to an external recorder via the full HDMI port and in either F-Log, F2, Apple ProRes RAW or Blackmagic Cinema Camera RAW. Fujifilm are of course known for their film. They started in film cameras and film production way before digital cameras, and a familiar feature throughout the X series has been the film simulation modes. There are plenty to choose from and each have been designed to be faithful to the original films. Fuji even brought back 4 of the original film engineers to help design these and to ensure the colours, grain, etc. remain true to their heritage. Will these features appear to the target audience of this camera? We'd guess probably not, but it's certainly a nice feature. I liked the results and it's a nice nod to Fuji's history. So again, thanks for watching this video. I do apologise that it's not a full review, but we've only got this camera for a couple of days and I've been pushed for time, I'm not going to lie. But if you've enjoyed this video, then please do like the video and comment any feedback down below, and don't forget to subscribe and click the bell icon to be notified every time that we upload a new video. So until next time, I'll see you all soon.